Hello, and welcome to the Climate Modeling module. My name is Paul Kushner, and I'm a professor in the Department of Physics at the University of Toronto. I study climate and climate change using climate models, which are important tools we use to understand how climate change will impact engineering design. But before we learn about climate impacts in engineering, we need to learn a bit about climate and how it's modeled. So, with that in mind, the learning objectives of this module are to explain what climate is and how it can change, to understand how climate and climate change are modeled, and to describe how climate models can be used to teach us about future climate change impacts. So what about this word model? What do I mean by it? Well, a model is a representation of a system, and that representation can take all sorts of different forms. It can be pictures, it can be a verbal description or words. Often it can be a set of mathematical equations. But what most people in our line of work mean by a model is a computer code, a set of computer instructions that represent the system. There's a couple of really important points to remember. First, a model is not the system, even if a model does a really good job at representing a system. And another point is that models are really practical tools, and they're only interesting to the extent that they're useful for some purpose. As this aphorism attributed to George Box states, all models are wrong, but some are useful. You're going to be introduced to many different models through this e-learning course, and I encourage you to think about each one, its area of utility, and its strengths and limitations, whether that's in climate science or in engineering. So I hope you enjoy going through this module and learning about how climate works, how climate can be modeled, and how you can use this knowledge to understand how climate change will impact engineering design.